So you're a concert photographer and you're looking to join up with a media outlet. In this video, we're going to show you the best ways to do that and some of the things you should know before you even try. So hold tight for this video. It's coming up right now. I'm Robert Maxfield. I'm a concert and music photographer in Dallas, Texas, and I've been doing this since 1977. And I've photographed some of the biggest names in rock and roll that you can even imagine. So we're going to try to talk a little bit today about media access and joining media outlets. And the first thing you should know is there are more and more and more concert photographers or people that want to be concert photographers than ever before in history. So the competition is very, very, very stiff. There are a lot of people that want to do the same thing you want to do, and a lot of people that have absolutely no clue on how to go about it. And that's what we're going to cure in this video. Second tip you should know is if you're going to apply to a media outlet, you need to know something about that media outlet. Have a good idea, a good clue what they're all about. So my tip here is go out and research that media outlet, because your work may not blend or match the kind of style or what they're all about. And if that's the case, then you're absolutely shooting yourself in the foot by showing them stuff that is not compatible with what their mission is. And then at that point you're wasting time and expecting stuff, and it isn't going to happen. I guess we're at tip number 3, but tip number 3 is, in order to attract or be able to deal with a media outlet, you need to have a kick-ass portfolio, one that just flat rocks. And I mean, show your best stuff, not crap, not junk, your best absolute stuff that you have that you've done. And also have some of the photographs that are important. I mean, if you have a photograph of Johnny playing a guitar in the basement, nobody knows who Johnny is, nobody cares who Johnny is, and unless it's a really incredible photograph of Johnny playing guitar in the basement, it's not going to pique the interest of any media outlet. So they're not going to have any desire to hire you. Another tip for working with a media outlet is be prepared. They're going to ask you things, so you need to be prepared. You need to have your act together. You need to have all the right answers to all the right questions. And they will come up and interview you either on the phone, or they may interview you online or back and forth in chat. But they're going to ask you questions about your knowledge, your style, what you do, how long you've done it. They're going to ask you a lot of questions that you need to be prepared to answer. If you're not, then you're going to bumble or fumble this type, and it's actually a job type interview. So they're going to want to know that you're legit, and they're going to want to know that they're not wasting their time and their reputation on having you do work for them. Just because you think you're a concert photographer does not mean that you know what the hell you're doing, and they're going to make you prove it. It's funny because I was online with the chief photographer for the magazine I'm currently working with, and it's late at night. It's probably 9-10 o'clock, which is late during the midweek, and we're talking. He says, "This is my photo of Eddie Van Halen." I said, "Well, here's my photo of Eddie Van Halen." He says, "Well, here's my photo of Ted Nugent." Well, here's my photo of Ted Nugent. Here's my photo of Steve Perry. Here's my photo of Steve Perry. And we started looking at each other's work, and that's how you look to see if you're going to be compared to what the magazine, whatever the media outlet is, what they're looking for. So have your stuff together, have it at hand, have it ready, so that it just a flip of a button, you can go, here's my stuff, here's what it looks like, this is what I've done, and be prepared. The fourth tip, I think I'm up to 4. Yeah, if not, I'll call it the fourth tip. Anyway, the fourth tip is be prepared for a trial by fire. I've shot for magazines as a freelancer. I've shot for newspapers as a freelancer. I've worked, a lot of times I was shooting sports, mainly in the early days. But I'm not unfamiliar with some printed publications. And the publication I'm shooting for now, I was very familiar with their reputation, and I'm still learning a lot. Like I was saying, but be prepared for a trial by fire. And what I mean by that is I received a phone call on Wednesday night that they wanted me to cover a session with an artist on Thursday night at 8 o'clock in Dallas, in Deep Ellum. And I was unfamiliar with the artist. I was unfamiliar with the location, the venue, but I said, yes, I'll do it. So when I did it, I had no idea I'd be shooting 18-time Grammy winner Bobby Sparks. And I was like stunned. It was in Deep Ellum. And when I got there, they were supposed to have access already set up with the drummer, Marcus Jones, and there was some kind of thing that didn't quite work right. So when I got there, I was there with the publisher, and I'd never seen a publisher before in my life. Didn't know him. I just talked to him on the phone and through chat, and they said, well, we don't have you on the list. And he said, well, Marcus is expecting us, and I was just remaining cool. I mean, if it didn't go, it didn't go. It was fine, but you know, I didn't lose my craziness because I didn't have access or anything. I didn't sweat or break a panic. But we're in a venue I've never been before, and we're in a place that was unusual. And I didn't realize it probably at the time, but that was my test to see if I knew what the hell I was doing. And I came away with photographs that are, in my opinion, they're pretty amazing. So anyway, be prepared for a trial by fire by some media access outlets. They will come up and say, we want to see you know what you're doing, we want to see how you work under fire, and we want to know that we're putting you in a place that benefits the both of us. So be prepared. And you know what? We're almost there. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. So guess what? We need your help. If you found anything good, useful, you like the video, man, press that subscribe button. It helps us out a ton. We're trying to get over 1,000 here pretty quick. And we love bringing the videos to you guys, and look for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.